Hey, I'm Jason Whittle with the Jason Whittle All-Pro team, and I am here with some tiny table talk with two of my favorite lenders. I've got Dan Simpson, who is the president of First State Bank, and his right-hand man, Michael Lassen, the senior loan officer for First State Bank, and known these guys for a long time. These guys have done tremendous stuff for our clients here at Lake of the Ozarks. Fantastic bank, fantastic loan officers, and we're going to do some tiny table talk. Well, first off, I just want to say thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
How you guys comfortable?
Couldn't be more comfortable.
Couldn't be more. I heard that Dan was thinking about maybe taking the rest of your desks out at the office and putting much more efficient.
Cost cutting, very much.
Cost-cutting,
Yeah, a lot more people can fit in one office.
Well, I think this way, Jason. I mean, they'll be so uncomfortable, they'll have to work so much faster just to get the job done and get out.
That's a good idea. We might start a revolution in the office world. So,
You know, it's no secret the market's been hot in real estate and in the mortgage industry. Last year alone, there were over $4 trillion in mortgage transactions conducted nationally. But, you know, First State Bank, we're a community bank, been around since 1867. We've got approximately 150 people in our mortgage division alone.
Michael's your favorite?
Michael is, today
One
he's
of
the
them?
favorite. He's one of the favorites, right?
That's what I tell my kids. That's what I tell my kids.
But, you know, last year was a great year for us. We're very appreciative of the fact that we were able to help over 8,300 families either refinance or purchase a new home. But it's no secret, rates are low. Rates are so low, we could probably get them under this table.
That's pretty low.
But I think the time is right. You know, with respect to real estate anywhere, but especially here at the lake. Right now, if you were to take a 2.5% rate and say, I want to keep a payment of around principal and interest around $1,000, let's say, you could borrow $250,000 at 2.5% for 30 years, and your principal and interest payment would be $987 approximately.
You're like a calculator.
I am. I'm telling
It's
you.
impressive.
We'll get to that later. But if you waited and rates moved 1% to 3.5%, still a great rate, right?
Yeah, 3.5. That's pretty phenomenal.
And you still wanted to keep that $1,000 payment of principal and interest. Now you would only be able to borrow $220,000. So you've got $30,000 more home that you could buy right now and keep the same payment in that range. So why not do it now?
Yeah, that's huge. Where do you guys see rates going here in the next year?
We did a lot of research on that, and we looked at what the national mortgage bankers predicted and what Fannie Mae had predicted, what Freddie Mac had predicted. And all of them had predicted that 30-year fixed rates would stay in the mid to upper twos for the first part of this year, and then starting to edge up slightly in the third and fourth quarter. Now we've held lower than where they were originally, but I still think that we'll probably see rates go up a little bit towards the second half of this year.
Lots of choices out there, lots of different banks, lots of different lenders. One of the things that we really try to communicate with our buyers is you should use a local lender, and there's several reasons. You want to elaborate on that?
Local lending, we always say it just makes sense. We say it makes sense because we understand the market. We're here every day. We do this on a daily basis, and what's customary for this market area may not be customary on an outside of the area market. So if you have an out-of-town lender looking at a condo, they may not understand the condo market as we do because we're used to the market, and we've closed numerous loans here with that market, and we understand what has to be done in the order they have to be done in order to get us to the closing table.
It's the same thing really in real estate. We see it with outside brokers trying to come in and sell real estate, and it's not that they're trying to do anything wrong. It's just that they don't fully understand.
They don't understand the market.
Right.
We have it, down to a science. From when the file comes into me, goes into processing, then our underwriters take a look at it, and we're clearing things pretty fast.
Do you feel like it's more challenging to make a loan here on a condo or to sit here in this seat? What's more difficult?
Well, I'm worried because every time I move, this chair starts making a creaking noise, and I'm waiting for the legs just to go out from underneath me.
So not everything here at Lake of the Ozarks fits in a box, right? Whenever you're doing lending?
No.
Yeah, no, not everything fits in a box.
So,
It's
okay.
a box like this.
Yeah, it's like this. And I don't even know what fits in there, but sometimes you have to get creative. So how do you guys do that?
Well, with being a community bank, we not only sell and service our loans to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and we also offer FHA and VA and the jumbo products and all the typical mortgage programs. With being a community bank, we have a portfolio lineup too of mortgage programs that we will make to borrowers on loans that just fit outside of that box. It doesn't necessarily mean it's marginal credit, but let's just, whether the property just doesn't quite meet certain standards, or the borrower may have been self-employed for less than 2 years.
A lot of self-employed people here at Lake of the Ozarks.
Non-warrantable condos.
Non-warrantable condos. So there's some things that just don't quite meet the guidelines that we have the ability to step in and make that loan and still continue to move on with the transactions.
Yeah, we've seen that. We've seen that a lot. We get a lot of those clients, and you guys have always done a great job of stepping in and making it fit inside the box.
There's a lot of people moving here from everywhere. They're moving here full time. So we've had a lot of these other government programs that we're able to close in a timely manner.
Hey, we just want to say thank you guys so much for taking the time, humbling yourself to come and sit in our tiny little on our tiny chairs and our tiny table. So it's been super fun. Truly appreciate you guys and everything you guys do.
Thank you, Jason. It's been an
thank you
honor
for
being
what-
with you.
Yes, sir. I agree. Thank you very much.
Well, you guys be careful getting up. See if we can not injure ourselves
Or rip our pants
or
off.
rip our
Or rip
pants.
our
That'd be a bad
pants.
deal. So, thank you. Hey,
Thanks.
see you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Is that all right?
Did I tell you about my sister's condo?